Well, hello, and a special edition of our screencast today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Math You Should
And that
Know!
means it's live and it's Tuesday. We're excited about a new algebraic concept, order of operations. We're going to be talking about two things. First of all, I have two specialists sitting with me who really know their stuff. Introduce yourself, Donovan
I'm Vita.
and Vita, and they're going to help us with numerical expressions and order of operation. What are order of operations? Either one of you two. Doesn't matter. Vita's taking over. Okay, go ahead.
So the order of operations is the way you will do like any kind of math problem.
Okay.
Like if you can remember it was like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Please excuse my dear. That's very famous. Sure. Penn Manor deserves A+ students.
Yeah.
There's a person sitting in our room whose mother came up with that idea. I stole it from her. Yeah. So if she sees the screencast, she'll take credit. That's okay. Mrs. Sudam, hold on. Can you add anything to that?
Not much.
Not much. In 6th grade, we did add one thing, didn't we? Let's go to that. Let's go right to that screen. What did we add? Go ahead, Donovan.
We instead of first we do the exponent.
Right. Yeah. Exponents first. What's an exponent? Go ahead. You don't have to raise your hand. You're sitting right here. You're my expert.
An exponent.
How about an example?
Okay. So how about 6 to the power of 4? So you would do 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 times 4. And then you would do 6 times 6, which would be 36.
Mhm.
And then you would do 36 times 36.
Do we have any experts out there with a calculator that do? Well, go ahead, Jay Fong.
1,296.
Verify. 1,296. And Donovan, what would be a good use, like in the real world, for this sort of this exponent thing? What sort of things would we measure using that? Think science. Maybe, for sure. We talked about in one of our word problems yesterday, gigabytes, and that's going to be enormous, those problems. Also, the vast distances in space, and maybe even the weight of some animals here on Earth. Hopefully not humans. Hopefully. All right. Well, let's cut right to the chase. Let's show everyone out there in screencast world. Let's not do anything easy. Let's go right to the hard bits. It's close. Okay, and what do you think? This kind of combines everything we need to know. So step one, can I go with Vita first? She'll do step one, you do step two. Vita, what do I have to do first?
You need to take 8.
Okay, should I copy it first?
Well, yes.
Okay, sure.
That. And then since the 8 has exponent.
Oh, okay.
To the exponent.
Even though it's inside the parentheses, right? That comes first. All right. So if I'm figuring out 8 to the second power, or 8 squared, we've used that term. Donovan, what does that come out to, you know? Sure. So what's my next line look like?
5 plus, and then you wouldn't get rid of the parentheses.
Why not? You're right. And why not?
Because you didn't do everything in the.
Oh, I got excited there. Super. Vita, what's my next step?
Next, you would need to do what's in the parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
So 64 minus 2, which would be 62.
And everything else comes down.
Yes.
Because we haven't done it.
Yes.
Right, sure. Makes sense to me. All right, Donovan, what comes next, man?
62 times 2.
Yeah, even though the addition symbol's over here, looks like it should come first. It doesn't, because of our order of operations, which says multiplication comes first. So 62 times 2. 124. Oh, he did that in his head. Impressive. And Vita, do you want to finish it off?
Yes. So then you would do 5 plus 124, which would be 129.
Now, in algebra, especially in 6th grade in this class, what's the answer to the question up here? Find the value of the expression. What's the answer? You want to take the pen, one of you, and show? Okay, here it comes.
So the answer would be this whole.
Oh, yeah. You're doing great.
This whole expression.
Oh, she made a nice big loop around. Sometimes it forms a triangle. Noah is claiming it to be a candy corn. I've also showed it where you can line up everything on the left-hand side and make a nice triangle. But yeah, some people get confused and say, oh, here's the answer. Well, that's the last line. Agreed. And if you have the last line correct, you probably did all the other steps correctly. But here in 6th grade algebra, we're going to make sure that Chetler sees all of these steps. Thank you very much, Vita. Thank you very much, Donovan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the